What is up, everybody? SavageLordBarlow here, or SLB, whichever you prefer to call me right now. Anyways, I am back with episode 59, and I am about to do bromantic comedy. So, with that being said, before this video even gets started, really, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this, not do this. Anyways, nice to meet you, Dennis. Hit this preview. One day after school, you are at Ryan's house playing with his cats. A small brown tabby jumps onto the couch beside you, purring. Felicia's really taken a liking to you, and she hates everyone. I'm truly honored. It helps that you keep feeding her tuna treats. Ryan's phone buzzes, and he reads the text before glancing at you. What's up? It's my friend Calvin, the one in the marching band. He's a total dork, but also the best bro a guy can have. A guy could have. Anyway, Calvin's heard a lot about you, and he wants to meet you. I'm gonna hang out with him later. You in? Yeah, he sounds cool. An hour later, you and Ryan wait. Hold up. An hour later, you and Ryan wait by the front gate of Staten School for the Humanities until Calvin over here. Hey, dude. And then famous Dennis. It's about time Ryan coughed you up. Hold up, guys. Let me turn down my volume. All right. Let's continue. Calvin stops in front of you, sets down his instrument case, and shakes your hand. Great to finally meet you, Calvin. Same. Ryan talks about you a lot. All reports say you are, and I quote, the coolest person on this planet. Calvin turns to Ryan, and the two launch into an elaborate handshake. They high five and bump shoulders before making an explosive fist bump. Kaboom! Whoa, a secret handshake? Intense. How long have you guys known each other? We went to the same preschool. None of the kids wanted to play with me because Ryan points to his prosthetic arm and shrugs. But Calvin joined me in the sandbox, and we made the coolest sandcastle ever. There was even a fortress with little guards. We've been best friends ever since. That's a pretty great origin story. Calvin slings an arm around Ryan's shoulders, grinning. We make a good team. We both get pretty intense about the stuff we are into, music for me and art for Ryan. Yeah, I can't imagine life without this guy. I'm glad you and Calvin finally get to meet. Agreed. This is the beginning of something amazing. Dennis just met a friend of a friend. Do all your friends know each other? Now, are you ready for the best afternoon of chillaxing ever? Always. What do you guys normally do when you hang out? Oh, you know, the usual. Ready, steady, go. Okay, gotta spend some money. The usual. Before you know it, the three of you are on the very top of the hill behind Calvin's backyard. Ryan and Calvin lay out several folded up cardboard boxes. Here's the deal. We take these guys, decorate them, and then we sled down that hill. Welcome to the Boxers Grand Prix. Think you can keep up with us, Dennis? You're on. Give me my box. The three of you get to work decorating your boxes. Ryan decorates his with a detailed mountain landscape that dissolves into a colorful geometric pattern. How should I decorate my boxcar? Blue flames, roaring dragons, shooting stars, because I'm about to fly past their ass. You cover the sides of the box with a shower of shooting stars and distant ringed planets. Nice ride. I dubbed the space racer. Calvin constructs spoilers out of extra cardboard and duct tapes water guns to the side of his box. Check it out. I call this baby the Poseidon 3000. It's got massive horsepower and defense capabilities. Best racer on the market. You sure about that? My 4th generation Speedmaster is gonna leave you in the dust. Only way to know is to race. Hang on to your seats, everyone. The Boxster Grand Prix is about to begin, but who will emerge victorious? You, Calvin, and I almost said Peyton. You, Calvin, and Ryan clamber into your boxes, pointing them down the hill. On your marks, get set, go! I wonder who's gonna win. The wind whistles by you as you sled down the grassy slope. Woo! Calvin and Ryan are just in front of you, whooping and laughing. The Speedmaster is unstoppable. Calvin pulls out a water gun from the side of his box and squirts Ryan in passing. Take that! It's gonna be a close race, but what's this? A new contender? The space racer is gaining on us. You zip by Calvin and Ryan, but a ridge in the hill rises before you. Go straight. We finna run right over that mug. Aw, dang. Your box flies over the ridge and flips over. You roll out and land on the soft grass. Rookie Racer Dennis got derailed. You okay? Need a medic? Nah, I'm fine. You get back into your sandbox. You get back into your box and sled the rest of the way down, meeting Calvin and Ryan at the foot of the hill. First round goes to me. Good effort, Dennis. You almost caught us there. Ready to go again? The three of you hike back up the hill. Several dogs come running over, barking and yipping. Dennis, meet my dogs. The Great Dane is Leonardo, the German Shepherd is Donatello, and the Corgi, I call him Admiral. Admiral scrabbles at your box, tail wagging frantically. All right, Admiral, you can ride with me. The three of you spend the rest of the afternoon racing down the hill. The dogs chase after you, dashing about excitedly. Finally, Kevin produces a dog toy and brandishes it. The first place trophy for the Boxster Grand Prix goes to Ryan. Congratulations, man. I couldn't have done it without my people. I'd like to thank my friends, my family, my cats. You catch Calvin glancing back at the green expanse of the hill, a faraway look on his face. The dogs swarm around Ryan, all barking. Admiral takes a running leap and snatches the toy from Ryan's hand. Hey, my trophy! Guess you're not top dog anymore. Dennis just went carrying? I don't know how to say that word. Down the hill in the cardboard box. Don't try this at home, folks. You leave the cardboard boxes out, which the dogs immediately pounce on. Calvin leads you and Ryan into his house. Man, I am starving. I need to put some food in my face ASAP. You thinking what I'm thinking? Pizzeritos? Pizzeritos. What exactly are Pizzeritos? It's an amazing Calvin and Ryan original. Your taste buds are gonna explode. Call the pizza guy Ryan. Roger that. Mission Pizzerito is a go. This is delicious. Prize-winning culinary art right here. I think I'm getting better at reading. We're using Rohan. While you wait for your pizzas, Calvin shows you around his house. Sorry, my room's kind of a mess right now. Watch out, cannonball! Ryan takes a fine leap at Calvin's bed, messing up the cover. Several music sheets drift to the floor in his wake. He rolls onto his back to stare up at the glow in the dark stars on the ceiling. Looks like Ryan's ready for a cat nap. Hey, winners need rest. You better make my bed later, bro. After Ryan rolls out of bed, Calvin takes the two of you through the rest of his house. You notice packed cardboard boxes and bare bookshelves. A few framed photos of Calvin and Ryan sit on the fireplace mantel. All these photos look like a timeline of your friendship. Yeah, that's our elementary school graduation. We were looking sharp in our matching Tiger t-shirts. And there's us on our third box of popsicles during that heat wave. I had a blue tongue for days. Pretty sweet. Oh man, check out that photo of Calvin's first marching band performance. I used to play oboe as a kid. This was my debut trumpet performance. That's me on the sidelines with the goofy grin. And there's Ryan at his first art gallery opening. I didn't know you had to dress up all fancy, so I showed up in my sweats. Talk about embarrassing. The doorbell rings and Calvin rushes to open it, stumbling over a few open boxes. You, Calvin? I've got 3 thin crushed cheese pizzas. You found the right man. All right. Rohan hands over 3 thin crust pizzas. Happy eating. There's chili flakes and parmesan in the box. Awesome sauce. I've got big plans for these pizzas. Back in Calvin's kitchen, he opens up each of the boxes as Ryan sets out an array of ingredients on the counter. Okay, now will you tell me what a pizzerito is? A pizza burrito. Just grab whatever toppings you want. Whoa there, not to get into semantics, but toppings, they're fillings. Extra cheese, pepperoni, veggies, even beans and guacamole. Anything goes. The only rule is that it gotta be good eats. Anyway, after you add all the toppings you want, you roll up the pizzerito and eat. Come on, let's make some magic. You survey the options on the counter, which will include pizza and burrito ingredients. You reach for the, I don't even like extra cheese. I'm going pepperoni and veggies. You sprinkle bell peppers, olives, and pepperoni on your pizza in a neat pattern. Gotta stick to the classics if I want this to taste good. Solid choice, Dennis. You are a real culinary strategist. Calvin places some bacon strips on his own pizza, then turns to grab a remote and switch on the TV. Dennis, we're about to show you something that this is out of this world. Show you something that is out of this world. Alien Life is a TV show about several scrappy humans working in a detective agency on planet Exerlagon. Sounds like the perfect pizzerito show to me. The three of you keep on crafting your pizzeritos while the episode plays. When your pizzeria is complete, you roll it up and take a bite. That's it. I'm officially a pizzeria convert. I have to refer you to the taste doctor if you weren't. You all sprawl out of the couch to eat your pizzeritos while you watch Alien Life. On screen, a detective runs into a three-handed alien who levels a laser blaster at the man. Calvin speaks over the detective, mimicking his voice. Don't shoot! I can't die yet. I still haven't told Scott that I'm his true love. You have had 3 episodes to do that. Eat laser, Detective Blaney. A woman dashes into the fray to pull the detective to safety. And now for the plot twist. Cue dramatic music. Me? I've got a tragic backstory. That's why I hate smiling and puppies. Boom! She's an undercover cop, just like the last 5 trench coat wearing ladies. You know, I can't tell if you guys watch this show because you love it or because you like to make fun of it. Both. Dennis is chowing down on a pizzeria. What do you think of food fusions? After class the next day, you're grabbing a few textbooks from your locker when Calvin shows up. Sup, Dennis? Got a sec to chat? Sure, what brings you here? I've got some super epic plans, but I need a partner in crime. I can't pull this off without you. I spent 2,700 coins already with this dude. You walk down the school steps with Calvin as he explains. Ryan and I have this annual tradition. We call it Crashathon. We put on inner tubes and smash into each other while trying to score goals with beach balls. This year I want to surprise Ryan with the biggest, most epic Crashathon ever. Can you help me make it happen? Consider it done. You and Calvin spend the afternoon blowing up inner tubes and sending out invites. All the while, Calvin regales you with stories about Ryan. He'll never tell you this, but it's the truth. When he was 6, he cried because he thought the sun missed the moon. That's adorable. I had to distract him with jokes and corn dogs. Works every time, even now. If he gets in a funk about his art, that's a different story. The only thing that'll cheer him up is blasting Taylor Swift songs on repeat. Trust me, I can relate. Oh, did I tell you about the time we got locked in the Modern Art Museum? Now that was crazy. Finally, the two of you finish up your preparations. You survey the mountains of the inflated inner tubes. This Crashathon is gonna rock. Dennis is helping a friend host a made-up sports tournament. Will you be game? The next day, you and Calvin bring Ryan to the football field. Guys, what's going on? You can just tell me. Whoa. Ryan takes in the goal nets, inner tubes, and your classmates gather on the bleachers. Ladies, gentlemen, and people of the universe, welcome to Crashathon. Calvin picks up his own golden polka dotted inner tube. He then hands Ryan a striped neon green inner tube. Come on, Ryan, let's do this. Alright, let's get Simon in on this. Let's get a cheerleader. Let's get Shane in on this. And the gamer, let's get Grace. Let the annual Crashathon begin. On the football field, your classmates pick out their inner tubes. I never thought I'd say this, but these things are kind of styling. Do the honors, Ryan. Tell everyone the rules. Crashathon is simple. 2 teams. Score goals with these beach balls. Block other people by smashing into them. What happens when you knock people out of bounds? You score points. You also score points anytime you bounce on with your inner tube. Any other questions? Can the captain of each team veto a poorly scored goal? Sorry, a goal's a goal. Everyone ready? Inner tube secured. Everyone splits into 2 groups and lines up on both sides of the football field. On your mark, get set, crash! Alright. Moving along. The two sides run at the beach balls in the middle of the football field. Some people manage to grab the balls, while others smash into their opponents, bouncing off each other. I got a ball! Get to the net, man! Calvin chucks a beach ball at Ryan, who catches it and throws it into the net of the soccer goal. Woo! Can I get a high five? Just then, you dart forward to pick up a stray beach ball, and Shane runs at you. Sorry, Dennis, but that ball is mine. Charge. You face Ryan head on, the two of you crash into each other and go flying. Your inner tube cushions your fall. Oof. You quickly scramble back up and grab the ball. Thanks for the ball. Grace zips past, sending another beach ball flying into the goal. Score! I'm digging this real world PvP stuff. Agreed. This is more exhilarating than the time I filibustered geometry class. Throughout the afternoon, Crashathon rages on. Ryan and Calvin dominate the competition. Calvin, pass. I got this. I'll keep these guys off your tail. Go, go, go. Mid-game, you notice Calvin watching the game with a slight smile on his face. You catch his eye and he breaks into a grin. Happy first Crashathon, Dennis. Dennis just ran around crashing into friends while wearing an inner tube. What's going on? After the first match, everyone heads to the bleachers to get water and rest. Ryan pulls you and Calvin into a hug. Thanks, guys. This must have taken a ton of work to put on. Oh, it wasn't that bad, and it was totally worth it. How about a one-on-one match? Dennis can take you on. Calvin hands you his golden polka dotted inner tube. Wait, what? Calvin, that's your special inner tube. You never let anyone else use it. Dude, what's wrong? Okay, let's use Ahmed. And let's use a writer. We only got one. I just couldn't bring myself to tell you. You look at the golden inner tube in your hands. It's slightly deflated from the wear and tear of the game. I can't take this. You hand the inner tube back to Calvin. Calvin, talk to me. You wouldn't hand that off to anyone unless something was seriously wrong. Nothing's wrong. I don't know what you are talking about. I know you're lying. Why won't you tell me? What's going on? Sorrow flickers across Calvin's face before he tries to cover it with a smile. Nothing's going on. It's a big deal. It isn't a big deal. Calvin, even I can tell something's up. Calvin looks at Ryan, then at you, then back at Ryan. He sighs. Sorry, I didn't want to tell you until after Crashathon, but I guess there's no use waiting now. I'm moving away. You're what? After his announcement, Calvin avoids making eye contact with you or Ryan. I wanted to tell you sooner, but I just couldn't do it. But why are you moving away? Satin raised the tuition. My parents want me to go to a school with a prestigious arts program, but we can't afford this one anymore. They picked out a new school a couple hours away. We're leaving next week. Is that why you wanted to help with my crashathon? Yeah, this was my goodbye present. One final crashathon. But you are my best friend. What am I supposed to do without you? You'll be okay. You have Dennis now and all these other friends. Calvin gestures to the bleachers where Ahmed and Han catch his eye and wave. Look at all these people who care about you, man. They'll have your back when I'm gone, right, Dennis? Right, but Calvin, it'll be okay. I don't know, dude. Will it? Dennis's friend is moving out of town. What would you do if your BFF moved away? I can't do this right now. Ryan turns and walks away. Calvin watches him go, his shoulders sagging. I messed that up big time. Do you have to move away? Yeah, my parents are pretty set on me going to a school with a prestigious art program to prep me for college. What about my school? There's no tuition and our arts program is pretty good. Here, you can ask Ahmed and Han. You call your friends over and quickly explain. Oh yeah, Calvin, you fit right in. Our drama club puts on the best musicals with live music from our orchestra. Don't forget our top-notch creative writing classes. Some students have even had their stories published. Plus, our marching band could use another trumpet player. What do you say? Think your parents will let you stick around if you joined our school? That'd be perfect. I don't know if my parents will agree, but it's worth a shot. Maybe this wasn't goodbye after all. Want to see more of Calvin and reunite him with his best friend? Add Calvin to your school to unlock a free quest. Alright. Guys, that is going to be it. This is going to be the first part of this quest because this video is getting kind of long. So I will see you guys in part 2. So that will be, what, episode 60? See you guys soon. Hit that thumbs up button, and I'll be back. So, see y'all in part 2. Like I've already said, like 600 times, and I can't talk today. Peace out.